Dear student, now let me discuss about algebraic operation with significant figure. Okay, and first we will discuss about addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction. Okay, so let me take an example and discuss the rules with the help of an example. So suppose we have to add these numbers 1.2 plus 3.45 plus 6.789. Okay, and after adding this, in general we will get 11.439. Okay, now by using the significant figures and rounding off, the concept of significant figures or rounding off, we have to give the answer. And what will be the rules in this case? Here we have to find the number of significant digit, the least number of significant digit actually we have to find out in this case. Here there is three numbers, one is 1.2, another is 3.42, another is 6.789. Out of these we have to find out first in which number there is a least number of significant digit, and the least number of significant digit here is what? The least number of significant digit here is 2. Okay, the least number of significant digit after decimal. Okay, sorry, it will be after decimal, so it will be 1. After decimal, we have to look here the least number of significant digit after decimal, and here after decimal the number of significant digits 1, here 2, and here 3. And in the answer, or we have to give the answer up to that decimal place in terms of rounding off figure. So here out of these three numbers, this 2 is here 1.2, and here there is 1 significant digit after decimal. So in the answer there should also be 1 digit, and we have to rounding up that digit according to the rules of rounding of figure. And here the cutoff digit is 4, and the digit after 4 is 3, which is less than 5. So the answer will be simply 11.4. Is it clear? We have to look the number of significant digit after decimal, the least number of significant digit after decimal. If the least number of significant digit after decimal out of digits n, then in the answers the number of significant digit after decimal should be n. So here n is 1, so here should be n is 1, that is number of significant digits should be 1. So we have to rounding up to this number 4. So here the cutoff digit is 4, and after cutoff digit the number is 3, which is less than 5. So according to the rule of rounding off, it will be 11.4. And similar thing will happen for subtraction. Let me take an example, that is suppose 12.63 minus 10.2, and it will be 2.43 in general. But the least number of significant digit after decimal is 1, so here should be 1. So we have to drop this 3, and according to the rule, as this 3 is less than 5, it will be simply 2.4. Is it clear? So now let me discuss about multiplication and subtraction and division. Okay, now we will discuss about multiplication and division. Okay. So multiplication and division, but the rules are same. Okay. So here what will be the rules? Least number of significant digit. We have to find the least number of significant digit. Instead of, the difference is that for addition and subtraction, what we have to look? For addition and subtraction, we have to look the significant digit after decimal. But here the total number of significant digit, the least number of significant digit in total. Okay, like if we multiply 1.2 and 36.72, and the result will be 44.064. This will be the result. But after which number we have to rounding off, it will depend the least number of significant digit here in any one of these numbers. Okay, which numbers are to be multiplied? Here the numbers which are multiplied is 1.2 and 36.72. Out of these two numbers, in which number there is least number of significant digit, so that least number of significant digit we have to consider, and we have to rounding of the result up to that significant digit, up to that number of significant digit. So here the least number of significant digit is 2, but for addition and subtraction, what we were looking for? We were looking for the number of significant digit after decimal, but here we have to look in total. Okay, in total. So here 1.2, in total here 1.2, so here 2, but here is 4. We have to consider the least number of significant digits, so here is 2. So here the answer should be such that there is 2 significant digit only. So we have to rounding up to this 4, and as after decimal there is 0, so it will be just 44. Okay, so this is the rules of rounding. Similar case will happen for division, like 1100 divided by 10.2, but here I used a unit, that is meter per second, and here also meter per second, and the answer will be 107.8431373. Now as I have used this unit, so this will not be the least number of significant digit, because here the zeros are counted as significant digit. So here the number of significant digit is 4, but here the number of significant digit is 3. So in the answers there should be 3 significant digit. So we have to rounding up to 7, and as here is 8 which is greater than 5, so it will be 108. Is it clear? But if there will be no unit, like only 1100 and 10.2, then we have to rounding up to 0, because then here the least number of significant digit is 2, but here the least number of significant digit is 3. So be careful when you multiply or division, when you addition, subtraction or rounding up. So here is a slight difference of the rules when we will do addition and subtraction, and when we will do multiplication and division. For multiplication and division, we have to look into the least number of significant digit, but as a whole. But for addition and subtraction, we have to look on only the number of significant digit after decimal. Okay, so very careful about this. Thank you.